Today I'm here with my sister and my dad, who's a portrait photographer, photographed celebrities for the last 40 years, so both with a creative eye, and I thought it would be a good opportunity to do a dating profile review. You're recently dating as well, you're on Hinge and stuff like
He's
that.
taken now.
He's taken.
Sorry, ladies, I'm off the market.
Before we begin, I was hoping we could go through Dad's old profile from probably about 15, 20 years ago. His
It
first
wasn't a
dating
profile, Fred. I never used these pictures.
Okay,
He was age 40.
age 40.
It's out
And
there.
firstly, we've got this nice bike one here.
What was your goal with this?
To show that I was coordinated, that I have good balance.
That's what you wanted to signify.
It's my party trick. I mean, you're really good on a bike as well, aren't you, Fred? It was complete lunacy. I wasn't in a good place, and I was sort of trying to, I was just probably showing off to Keith.
I must admit, I do this on a line bike around London, showing off to my partner.
But for a dating profile,
No, it doesn't
what
work.
do you think it signifies?
Yeah, it's
Reckless,
Reckless? Yeah.
stupid.
stupid.
That's your sense of humour?
Yeah,
Yeah.
show off.
I mean, it was not my finest moment.
And now we've got this picture up. This picture's Dad posing like he's going on Love Island or something against the wall with his nice
Love
button-up
Island.
shirt.
Oh my God.
I hate to say it, but this one gives me pickup artist vibes.
Oh no. Pickup artist.
Yeah, because you can imagine going on a course and then being like, you need to take a photo like this, styled in this outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girls are going to love this, you know,
Yeah. Dad
Yeah.
also bought some Meta glasses recently, or Ray-Bans.
for picking up ladies.
Yeah, that's what they're known for.
I know we bought them for the channel, but we have talked about the fact that the demographic of individuals who purchase these glasses is not necessarily a good one.
Cool. And now,
Amazing bit of tech though.
so we've got another one here, Dad. It looks like you're leaning over the Thames.
No, it's not the Thames, it's a Serpentine
Okay.
at Hyde Park.
Leaning a bit unnaturally as well.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, it's really awkward.
showing a lot of chest as well.
Yeah.
I've never seen you wear this outfit as well.
Yeah, well, suddenly I lost 15 kilograms. I weighed 65 kilograms. So a whole new wardrobe opened out to me. And I took
Yes,
Annie.
You chose
Annie,
this.
yeah. And well, Annie came along and we went to F8. What's it called? FM? What's that shop called? H&M.
Oh,
We
FM.
we went to, so Annie and I went to H&M and we got all these skinny jeans and all these clothes that
Yes, that was the look.
Final pick we're going to review here, Dad. Looks like you're getting your spiritual on, grounding
Yeah.
yourself barefoot.
barefoot,
Yeah.
on the grass.
Yeah, what was your intentions with this photo?
I don't know. It was probably summer. The whole thing is a sorry mess, and best. I mean, it's funny that I look at those pictures now, in all seriousness, and I actually look better now, 16, 17 years later than I did then. So
Humble brag.
I actually, and that isn't because I look good now. That's because I actually feel sorry for that
You're
guy.
happier.
Yeah,
More
I
comfortable
wasn't
in your
happy.
own skin.
Can I ask, at the time, did you like the photos?
No,
Okay.
not really. No.
Did
I
you
didn't
feel
use them. I didn't go internet dating.
you didn't feel like yourself?
I met
anymore?
Abby and had Florian.
There you
So
go.
I met Abby in a pub car park in a leaving do for a picture editor of Time magazine. So I didn't need to use them, and I got better and I put the weight back on. But I do think it's really interesting having those pictures and looking at them and reflecting that our lives are not linear. They're not moving in one direction. Things can get better, but things can also get worse. And it's really down to the habits that you pick up and the choices you make. And, I sort of got back on the horse and I met Abby and I had another child, and one thing led to another. And, now I look at that and it's quite shocking looking at those pictures.
I feel like the photos you've got now just like give off a more confident vibe.
Things did get better, and we're going to show the pictures.
It's got a happy ending.
We're going to market this video as 3 vital things from a celebrity photographer
Yeah.
on curating a dating profile.
Yeah.
So let's start with number 1. Don't try too hard.
What really occurred to me as a photographer is how important that initial first photograph is.
I'd say you're kind of like a photographer as well, Polly.
Yeah.
You've always taken photos, so I feel
Yeah,
like you've
very
got quite a good
creative.
judgment to begin with.
Yeah.
What was the sort of things you looked for in his new pictures? He gave you a bundle of pictures, so help our viewers. People potentially, how would they curate a profile if they're looking for one?
I guess it's what you're signaling to the potential match.
Yeah.
And like I said, you don't want to signal that you've gone out and had a professional photo shoot for the dating app. You want photos that look candid and that you just have friends and family who are just taking photos of you. You don't want to be a tryhard.
Yeah.
It sounds completely contradictory for me to say it, because I'm all about the technique. I'm a virtuoso master of the medium.
Self-proclaimed.
is basically forget about all that, because you want a picture that looks like it's a happy accident, that looks like your friend took it in a beautiful moment and captured some intimate moment, and you're not being vain, you just happen to be there and the picture was taken. So the first thing to remember is get rid of all the kind of artifice that goes with photography. So no lighting, no flash, available light. It was really those were the sorts of images that Polly instinctively was drawn to when I got her to edit my portfolio.
Select the photos. Yeah, because like the wrong impression is that you've gone and had a photo shoot to create a dating app, which is essentially what you did before.
Yeah. So the pictures I took, which I showed you from 2009, I've lost loads of weight, so I'm kind of a bit in trauma anyway. So I'm going to cut myself some slack, but I just look really sad, and I'm trying way too hard, and I'm sort of even kind of posing a bit for the camera in a really ick kind of way. Is that the right expression?
I guess
You're definitely an ick. Yeah.
Sure. So that's actually, to go with number one. The idea behind that is, don't try and set out to take dating profile photographs. Try and amass over time a huge reservoir of imagery, and then give those pictures to your daughter or a woman if you're a man, and get them to go through them. And that way you're outsourcing the editing process.
I guess so. There are some people that maybe don't naturally have a big load of photos. So what would be the advice for them?
Start telling all your friends to take pictures of you indiscriminately, and just ping them over on WhatsApp or whatever.
But also from a photographer's perspective, people are going to want to curate a profile. How can you make sure they don't look like they're trying too hard? So how would you make a good picture as a snap?
Well, it's really, there's a lot of luck involved. You want a genuine moment. So really it comes down to, and this is not a problem if you're shooting on a digital camera phone, is taking loads and loads of pictures. Loads and loads and loads. For every 100 pictures, there may be one perfect one.
Yeah, and lots of people say that photography is easy now. Now with digital cameras.
Yeah. There's an expression that press photographers use, and they call it hosing people down. So there's kind of like, it's almost like, you're just with a machine gun, you're just kind of like collecting all this imagery.
Actually, related to that, like, it doesn't have to be just a single, like, it doesn't have to be just you in the photo. Like, it's completely fine to have you with other people, a group photo, because again, that signifies that you have a community, and you're more likely to have photos that are taken naturally when you're with other people.
You're not sort of a Jeffrey Dahmer-esque guy living in a basement.
But then also don't have that as your first picture.
The group photo.
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
But then people don't know which one you are.
That's fine. They can scroll down.
I think it's quite obvious. Polly actually picked a shot where we all went bowling. Surprise, surprise, Polly was the star lying.
The star of the show, isn't it?
But it's good, because anyone who's going to have a problem with me having children is I don't really want to be. I'm
instantly
excluding
filtered.
them. Yeah, I'm selecting for that. And it shows that I have a good relationship, pretty passable relationship with my children, that I go bowling with them. Yeah, I don't want to be presumptuous.
Because you have a lot of kids.
I have a lot of kids. I'm virile. Although maybe
virile.
Wait, what did you say?
I'm virile. Maybe those days are over. No more kids. But the point is, I also had the other pictures you selected were me with pets, with the animals that I love.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
that signifies that you're caring and you're not afraid to be vulnerable.
Yeah. So just to finish on the first point of 3, from a photographer's perspective again, talk about lighting.
No lighting, available light.
So
switch off the camera, the flash on the camera phone.
So you don't want studio lighting?
No.
Because that suggests you're trying too hard.
Or portrait mode on the iPhone.
Okay.
Again, tacky.
Really? Okay, good to know.
No filters.
No filters.
No, and
No
and
filters,
you
yeah.
definitely want a picture that was really, in marketing, you need to over deliver and undersell.
Okay.
That's a sort of a known thing. But when in dating apps, people oversell and they under deliver. You do not want to turn up on the date and
Be
your date
disappointed.
is just thinking, who is this bozo? This is nothing like the photographs, because the photographs were taken in 1987.
Yeah.
So, you know,
recent photos, that's another one.
recent photos. So all my pictures that were used recently and have proved to be successful in finding me a mate were taken sort of in the 2 of them were taken in the previous month.
And actually, they technically they are posed, because we're like, you're doing a selfie with your children or it's a group photo. So posed is fine, but just not posing by yourself for the photo for your dating app.
That doesn't
Peacocking.
imply that's not a good look.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so step number 2.
Number 2, it's really important to signify intelligence, and you do that by humor, not taking yourself too seriously. So one of my
I think having fun.
Fun.
But I mean, there's a picture that you selected where we went to the Charles Schwartz Museum, the Snoopy Museum in America, in Santa Rosa, and I posed with this in this sort of setup where you could pose and be in a cartoon, and it shows that I don't take myself too seriously. You know, obviously, you know me, I can take myself a bit seriously and, you know, be a bit pompous. But on the whole, if you're relaxed and happy with who you are, you know, you don't get all angry. I mean, that's the only appropriate response to the kind of absurdity of life, is to laugh and not take yourself too seriously.
And you think humor's the only way to show intelligence?
I think as well as literally, you know, doing Sudoku or suggesting they play chess. I mean, humor is a good metric for intelligence. Or sophistication.
I think having like a funny photo in your profile is fine, but I think you can also have one arty photo if you have it. If that represents who you are as well, like an edgy, arty, well-created photo, that's fine, as long as it's balanced with a silly one as well.
Yeah. Well, when I was in Guernsey, Polly and I went to Guernsey. Sam, this photographer friend of ours, he took a picture of me wearing my hat, and he made it into black and white. And I never actually, my dating profile was so successful, I didn't need to update it with this. I hit the jackpot. But basically, this photo I would have added to it because it was a bit, you know, it was a more of an arty picture, wasn't it? Because it was in black and white. And everything.
That's why you have to dilute it with silly photos. Otherwise, if it's all like that, then it'd be cringe.
So number 2, humor. Don't take yourself too seriously.
Just have fun. Silly. Number 3.
Number 3, the most important thing, be authentic.
Yeah.
So if you don't like animals, don't, like I did, have pictures of me with my pets. Most of my pictures I had a couple of pictures of me with Marco. I mean, he's a very photogenic dog, and it's important he pays his way by sort of contributing to my dating apps. He's a big part of my life, and so, you know, I wouldn't really want to go on a date with somebody who didn't like dogs. And then I actually cheated slightly, because the picture that you picked,
it's not your cat.
It's not my cat.
Yeah, it's your ex-wife.
But it wasn't for the dating profile.
No,
I just took it.
Yeah, Polly took it, and it's a picture of Polly's mum's cat, Smudge. Her cat, Smudge, is a lot more amenable to being in a photograph than Lyra, my cat, she's quite difficult to get near.
Essentially wild.
Yeah, she's very photogenic and she's a good mouser, but she's not going to be collaborating in producing pictures for my dating profile anytime soon.
Yeah, so be authentic, be yourself. And what if yourself isn't funny, isn't humorous?
Well, then you're going to struggle. I mean, I do think we should... Obviously, some people are going to say that, you know, it's not fair. You have to be over a certain height. You have to have hair. And You have to be conventionally good looking. I don't think I'm particularly any of those things.
Yeah.
Say I was the requisite height, but in every other department, I'm probably lacking a little bit, maybe. But in the conventional things that people worry about. But I do think if you're authentic and you have a good sense of humor, and you're willing to sort of put yourself out there and also answer the questions in a funny and engaging way, that actually reveals something about your personality, then it's certainly been my experience that it seems so far, touch wood, it seems to be working out okay.
Yeah, confidence as well. Then I guess that's like an extra point.
Yeah.
And kindness.
And kindness.
Yeah, if you can somehow show that you're a nice person, I think that's way more than being conventionally attractive.
So all these things subliminally have to be in the photograph. They have to sort of allude to that in a very subtle way. So me engaging with my pets and my children, it's a bit like telling a story, conveying an idea about who I am in a very, very subtle way, but also in a way that doesn't imply that I'm trying too hard. Like I said, doing a studio portrait shoot with a photographer that sort of is making artistic decisions which maybe make the photograph look a bit pretentious. It's all about authenticity.
I think it also comes down to they need to work out if you're a safe person to meet off the internet, you're a stranger. So if you can signify that you're kind, you're safe, great. But if you're trying too hard, then that's also potentially a sign that you're not safe for some reason. You're trying to deceive.
For sure, deceit.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
Yeah.
Psychologist.
Any other thoughts?
Not on top of my head.
Okay. Well, we just thought this would be a fun video to do. We rarely have Polly here, so
yeah,
we thought
good to have you on board.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Cool.
I don't know whether to look at the camera or not.
And remember, when you buy one of our t-shirts, you're buying a little bit of Polly.
But I haven't received the money yet.
She will in due course. We'll cut her a check.